Okay, so you were saying that you were telling me before about joining the army and coming from sort of a left-wing background, and you went to the army with... Tell me that story about going to the army with other people who had come from a similar background and how they reacted.
The basic training that I did was considered a general basic training. It wasn't only with the intelligence unit that I was due to join. And so I met people from all different backgrounds, not people with my education, not people with my skills or sets of knowledge, and it was a massive burst of a bubble. I was raised in a very protective environment. In Hebrew we say Amerikaki, to laugh. It's very Americanized, there's a lot of foreign influences where I grew up in Jerusalem. And my basic training experience was a mix of different cultures, different ethnicities, different backgrounds, with girls that spoke in a different accent than I spoke, people that treated each other with different manners. It was very, very strange for me to get accustomed to.
So, and you grew up in a left-wing Zionist house, which explain what that means.
A left-wing Zionist house means that you're very respectful and you can give respect to other people's opinions. It's very pluralistic. Your opinion isn't the ultimate truth. There's various versions of the truth. And the leftist environment also means that it is absolutely unacceptable to use any concept of racism. It's not legitimate. Not against Oriental Jews and definitely not against non-Jews like Arabs. You could never be able to say all Arabs are all Mizrahi Jews are
So, but then explain how it's Zionist.
How is it possible to be a Zionist?
No. What does Zionism mean in that sense?
What does liberal Zionism mean?
Someone who doesn't even know what Zionism is.
Okay, so liberal Zionism means that you support the existence of a Jewish state. You recognize the need for the Jewish people to have a sovereign state of their own. But at the same time, you in no way can respect Zionism to be an excuse for racism or nationalism. There's no way to give the concept of the Jewish state legitimacy to exclude other nationalities and other religions within the Jewish state. It's a democratic state and then it's a Jewish state, which means it needs to give rights and recognition to all different backgrounds and people that live in this country.
And then people you said you grew up with who had similar backgrounds went into the army, and how did they react to being 18 and suddenly having power?
So unfortunately, when an 18-year-old is mandatory drafted into the IDF, his commanders sometimes instill a method of education in order to train him to do his job, which can totally contradict what he grew up with. Especially in combat units, the notion of respect to any person because he is a human being can sometimes prevent you from enforcing power and showing your presence as a representative of the IDF. I have a friend who, at age 18, was shoved a gun to his hand, and he was told, don't let any Arab think that he can tell you what to do. You need to be the authority here. And so he learned how to joke on their behalf, how to snicker.
Make jokes about them.
Makes jokes about them, how to snicker or to just show his authority, sometimes physically.
Give me an example. What would he do?
There was this joke that he would say, when bidubi, which means, where is bidubi? And then they would respond, shubidubi, what is bidubi? Who is bidubi? And shubidubi is like this Israeli kind of snicker. Shubidubi, it's like I don't know, a name you would call your teddy bear or something, or a name of a cornflakes title. So it's a way of insulting, a way of dehumanizing. This is just a little, like something that you say with your words. I'm not even giving you examples of physical ways of showing your authority and who's got the power.
Did you see that though?
No, actually, I served in the IDF in intelligence force. I was 8 meters under the ground in a bunker with earphones on my head for a third of my day, and I was just collecting bits of information. I was very sterile,
Okay.
distant.
But did you ever serve at checkpoints?
No, never.
Oh,
I was completely disconnected from the conflict.
So you never in your entire service, you never actually encountered Palestinians?
No, I encountered them through tapping wires, but
Okay.
I can't tell you more than that.
Okay. Okay. I want to ask questions about that one.
And you can when the camera's off.
Okay.